Sega.
Hey guys, we're gonna play some Napoleon Total War. My Russia campaign.
My enemies are many. My equals
This
are
is
none.
my childhood game, bro. I was like 9 years old
Shade of olive trees,
when I played this game.
they said Italy could never be conquered.
Shout out Prince of Macedon. Yeah, so I already started the Russia campaign. Because Russia is like, you're so far away from the action. You're far away from France and everything. And you have such a big country, so just to move from like your army from Moscow across the map to Austria and into the Alps, and then it takes forever. It takes like 20 what's it called, turns. So yeah, I spent a little bit upgrading Russia, the roads. I upgraded the roads, improved the infrastructure, the industry, so I can support a few armies, and move some of the armies to the west, to southern France. And now I could start the campaign, because it would be so boring if you guys just saw me going around Russia and fixing the industry and improving the roads. That would just suck, So let's load some games. There we go. This is Russia. So it's 1807. I'm pretty sure you start the game in 1805. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 1804. So it's 1807. And if you guys don't know history, in 1812, Napoleon was defeated. And then he came back, and then the Battle of Waterloo was fought. So yeah, this is like a few years before the apex of France being, destroyed by the coalition. So we're playing a historical. Let's read this. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. U.S. statesman. Okay. So yeah, let's see our objectives. Okay, these are our mission. We have to take Finland from the Swedes. And we have to take Poland from Prussia, which is historical because but what? How much time do we have? I think it's 18. Okay. So capture and hold 25 regions, including the regions shown complete by the end of your turn in late December 1812. So we need to have these regions that we don't have in red, which is Finland and then Prussia, which is historically accurate because Russia was given Poland. If you guys don't know, after the defeat of Napoleon, Poland became a Russian puppet state, basically, or the Duchy of Poland, which is a long story, whatever. So what I did was, this is Russia, which is a big country, and it takes forever to upgrade stuff. Like this is St. Petersburg. This is Finland. We have to take over Finland. We had a navy here that was destroyed by, I think, the French. Like this port here, I had to put an army here because I don't want. Like I upgraded the dry dock, and I built a navy, which cost a lot of money, and I sent up the navy towards like Sweden. I'm still I'm allied with Sweden now, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna betray them. I don't know. And my fleet was like over here near Denmark, and the French just destroyed it. So whatever. I do have a fleet in the Mediterranean. Somewhere over here, I have a fleet. No, that's not a fleet. I'm like building some ships. You see, these are the ships I'm building. 80 gun ships of the line, which are not cheap. This is how much it's 2,000 gold for these ships, and I have 100 gold in the bank. So I'm kind of broke. Oh, I'm fighting the Spanish. I'm at war with the Spanish. Let's see their navy. Okay, they have one ship, and this is my navy I have right now. Half of it's like just merchant ships, and the other half is like, look, I have a 106 gun ship of the line, my most expensive ship. I didn't actually buy this ship. I stole it. I had a battle with the Spanish earlier, and I won the battle, and I sunk all their ships except this one. And I had to it had 0 guns, so I had to bring it back to one of my ports and repair it. And these are my merchant ships that are trading. I have 3 here. I have 4 here. Wait, I think I should bring one over here. Bring one over here. So yeah, I'm gonna have another. Yeah, I'm gonna leave 3 ships here over here. So these are my allies. I have Sicily as an ally and Kingdom of Naples as allies. Papal states I'm at peace with. I was thinking of like, should I just go south and take them over? The only problem is they're allied. They're allied with Naples and Austria, which are one of my best allies. Austria is like the most important ally I have probably, because I have a trade agreement, military access, which is indefinite, and I have an alliance. So so they're like very big allies with me. Plus over here was, you didn't see, but here was complicated. This was held by Austria here, and then France took it over. And because I like built up Russia, and I had like money, I built up a few armies and I marched them over to, because Austria is my ally, I marched them over here. And when Austria was like losing against the French, I just like swamped the area. I just took over. I destroyed like 3 French armies over here, and then took over these cities and built them up. This is what I built up. My infrastructure, I upgraded the roads. That's so important. The roads. These still have 3 turns to upgrade. And these are my armies are pretty simple here because I have like these forts in these cities. I have these Star Fortress. So these are just kind of like armies that if like Napoleon comes down with like 4 armies and tries to take over Milan, I have a fort and the battle's like crazy because I have my artillery like in the city, and if the French just try to swamp it, I just like use canister shot, and I have my cavalry and these guys holding choke points. So this army, I know it doesn't look like much, but it could take over like 2 armies led by Napoleon. So it's a pretty big deal. And that's all pretty much because I have the forts. If I didn't have the forts, yeah, I would be cooked. And all these cities I had to build forts in, which is expensive. And I have pretty much the same armies, and these are just armies to hold down the fort. If I get, this is my main army, which is in Switzerland. I'm probably gonna regret building stuff here because the French are just gonna come and raid it. So it's like money lost. But I still don't have a fort here, so I'm building a fort. Yeah. And Bavaria, which is a new country actually, you guys didn't see, but like 2 rounds ago, I'm pretty sure Austria came in and they liberated Bavaria. It was held by the French for most of the game, and now Bavaria is at peace. And it's just funny because like the Austrians liberated them, but they're like not allies with anyone and just trading, so they're just neutral. They're like a vassal state, I think, even though they're technically not a protectorate. So they're just like, for the few rounds they've just been sitting there being like a buffer, which is good and bad because the Prussians only like a few rounds ago, like 10 rounds ago, they started to go to war with the French. They're our ally, and they took over Hanover, and they took over the Holland, which they destroyed, the Kingdom of Holland. So they're officially, so the French have like 2 fronts. They have the front with Prussia and then me, basically, because now Bavaria is a buffer state. They can't go into Bavaria without like going to war or doing other stuff, you know. But yeah, they're pretty much on the second front, which is important. So the French come down through this valley, and or they go down through Switzerland. So it's important I hold down the fort here. Let's see what I could upgrade. So I'm pretty much broke. This is my my army upkeep is like over 10k gold coins. Naval upkeep is expensive. My town watch is pretty cheap because of reasons. My trade income's 10k, tax income is 20k, so my policies, pretty much my tax is good. I raise them, but I think everyone gets pissed. Yeah, whatever, I'll just keep them low. I could raise them, but there's this thing where if you raise them, I start getting like 50 letters of complaint letters, and then my taxes revenue actually goes down. The more I raise them, my taxes, instead of getting like 17k from taxes, I'll get like 10k, which is kind of weird. When I raise them, I should get more, but that's not how it happens. I'm Orthodox. Treasury, Alexander's my sovereign, this and that. Let's see, my ministers. I already got good ministers, so I'm excited. And these are my universities, which I'm going to start. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I don't have enough money. I'm actually going to destroy this university here. So a short stream. Let me see what I could do. I have my spy in Paris and in this region, in Strasbourg. So I have 2 spies here. That's why I could see the map. This map should be black, like kind of like Spain. Spain, I can't see anything. It's like all black. I can't see their armies. Or the reason I could see here clearly is because I have a agent in Paris, and he's been there for like 20 rounds, and because of that, he's created like a spy network, and which is like good. And now because of the spy network, I can see the region of Paris, which is like the central region, and the same with Strasbourg. So that's why this is lit up. These are, if the soldier looks like this, he is a marshal of France. So this is an army with a marshal, Armand, and this is Napoleon, obviously. You can see him right there. And if the soldier looks like this, he's just like a random army with no marshal. And the other spy. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm the spy. So this is the diplomatic map. I'm allied with Sweden, Prussia, Naples, Sicily, Austria, and the UK. I'm at war with France, and I was at war with more. I was at war with like Bavaria, the old Bavaria before it was liberated. I was at war with Switzerland before I destroyed it, and the Netherlands and other countries. But my trading partners. Look. Oh yeah. Also, I forgot to tell you. At the very beginning, I had like 2-3 armies here. And most people would just march them to France and start like grinding there. I just marched them straight south to Athens and Istanbul. So I marched them straight south, and I went to war with the Ottomans. And it was a big campaign I had, so I had to destroy the Ottomans. Took over the Balkans. So now I own this this whole area, which is good, because I could build stuff here, but I'm not going to have army. So what's the point in building barracks and stuff? My infrastructure is pretty good. I probably should upgrade my roads actually. Yeah, that's actually weird. I don't upgrade my roads. Okay, I should start upgrading my roads. Ooh, I have a navy here. So I actually have a few merchant ships here. You see, I'm trading coffee. 105 coffee here. 54 coffee. Over here in the Black Sea, I'm also trading. I have ships, merchant ships, trading furs and more furs. In the Mediterranean, I'm pretty much trading spices over here. My ships here, which it was annoying because the French and the Spanish just kept like harassing my ships and destroying. I had like 4 merchant navies, like a navy, not fleets. I had like 4 merchant fleets get destroyed here by the Spanish and the French. I would try to retreat, and they would just catch up and kill me. I took over Corsica, which is awesome. I was thinking of taking over Sardinia, but let me check that actually. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I can't even trade with them, which is whatever. So let's see if we did everything we could. We have. Yeah, I think we're set. Let's. Wait. Can we move this navy over here? Yeah, we could. Okay, let's just start a battle. Nothing is more important in war as an undivided command. Okay, that's true.
The radar map in the corner of the screen
That's nice.
shows the position of your ship.
Are you still talking? That's
Those enemies that are visible. The plus
So
and
these are our
minus
ships.
buttons allow you to zoom the map in and out.
So what's the plan? The plan is these guys hide in the back. And this ship just cooks the guy. This guy's gonna be in the back. I don't want to risk my... Actually, I'll just bring both of these guys up. Why not? There we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Move them up. Guys, use your brain for a second. I'm gonna put. Hello? Why can't I increase my sail? Oh, sorry. I'm stupid. This is how I increase my sail. These are our ships. We're about to like massacre them. Hello? Grape shot or chain? I'm gonna go grape. Also here I'm gonna go grape. Why are my sails not up? Oh, we're against the wind. You see over here? That's not good. The wind is blowing against us, so that's why our sails are down. And we're going slow. And this guy, his sails are all the way because he's with the wind. He's going faster. Okay, he has 55 crew and 18 guns. 74 guns total. Oh, my people are firing at each other. So yeah, that was it.